senior government minister in Trinidad assisting police in a fraud probe. And in sports, rain affects the opening one-day international between West Indies and India. I'm Dawn Paris, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Thursday, August 8th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
I was thinking about maybe a change of steps reunion, because now that we helped you when you were teens, now that you're adults, everybody still needs help, and guidance, because even at my age, I try to seek out someone, like a life coach or something, because sometimes things can still get stressful for me. And it's like, okay, people think, oh, she don't talk to nobody. Yes, there's someone, even a psychiatrist talk to a psychiatrist. There's somewhere.
Pimentos, hot pepper, and bandana. And we're using this to chunk in the pot. Garlic, pimento, onions, and hot pepper.
What do you wash it in? Yeah, what do you wash it in?
Just flour.
Just flour, no lime, no
Flour,
lemon.
no lime, no soap.
So what does yours just do for your stew again?
Right, so we're gonna cover it now for about 5-10 minutes.
We begin in Trinidad and Tobago, where a senior government minister is assisting the police as they investigate reports of fraud-related activities related to the distribution of funds to some organizations. Informed sources say the matter relates to money laundering. Neither the government nor police has issued any formal statement, but the Director of Public Prosecutions, Roger Gaspard, has confirmed to CMC News that instructions were given for a search warrant to be issued. The police are reported to have executed the warrant at 4 o'clock this morning. This is a developing story, and CMC will bring you more information in Caribbean Newsline at 6:30 this evening. Authorities in Guyana are denying that Haitians are being brought into the country to register for upcoming elections. Their claims that Haitians entering the country are being given documents to participate in the house-to-house registration process that is underway to create a new voters list ahead of the regional and general elections, which are due following last December's no-confidence vote against the government. But both the Director of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Harmon, and Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu yesterday denied any such move was underway. And addressing statistics that show an increasing number of Haitians entering Guyana in recent months, Nagamutu said it was normal for people to move from one place to another seeking to better their lives.
The opposition elements in this country are irresponsible, political opposition, and their allies and their friends to use the statistics as if the Haitians are coming here and they're doing a disappearing act and that they're being registered to vote in the next election. This is racism. This is xenophobia. This is instilling hatred of one set of people against another. And we have seen where this had taken the world. Stop this nonsense. Stop the hate against the Haitian. Do not use them as political footballs. Do not use them as scapegoat in your quest for political power. And do not incite our people against the Haitian.
Meantime, President David Granger has dismissed media reports of an election date in mid-December. Granger met with the 7-member Ghana Elections Commission, GCOM, this morning to discuss the way forward in holding the polls. He's adamant that it is for GCOM to advise him when it's ready for general and regional elections, and the meeting with the commission this morning was to assure the elections body that the government will respect its independence. Meanwhile, opposition-nominated member of GCOM, Sais Gunraj, emerged from the meeting between the president and the commission furious. He told reporters the meeting was a colossal waste of his time and a collective waste of the commissioner's time. Gunraj complained there was nothing new presented. He said the meeting was also premature since the Commission is currently awaiting a decision of the High Court to the challenge to GCOM's ongoing house-to-house registration exercise. Immigration officers in Jamaica who took industrial action on Tuesday night are set to return to work today. Andrew Winter, Chief Executive Officer of the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, says the officers are expected to resume duties shortly. The decision follows a meeting involving his agency and the National Workers Union yesterday afternoon. Winter said while the matter has still not yet been settled, it has been referred to the Industrial Disputes Resolution Board. The impasse surrounds an award by the Industrial Disputes Tribunal, which ruled that immigration officers at the Sangster International Airport should be paid the same special allowance as their counterparts at the Norman Manley International Airport. The National Workers Union insists that the award should also be applied to all immigration officers assigned to other locations such as wharves, but the management of the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency does not believe that's what the ruling says. Stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. Time for sports now. The opening one-day international between West Indies and India today was further reduced to 40 overs per side following another rain break at the Ghana National Stadium. Sent in, West Indies had reached 9 without loss in the 6th over when a sharp shower drove players from the field at 11:55 a.m. Early morning rain had delayed the start by an hour, causing the match to be initially reduced to 43 overs. Ahead of the match, West Indies captain Jason Holder said the series represents a fresh start after a wretched World Cup. West Indies have not won an ODI series in 5 years, and their last series win over a higher-ranked side came 7 years ago against New Zealand. And the venue offers little hope, with the home side having lost 7 of their 15 ODIs at the Guyana National Stadium. Jamaican sprinter Elaine Thompson and middle distance runner Natoya GOULE won gold yesterday on the second day of track and field at the Pan Am Games in Lima, Peru. Thompson won the women's 100 meters in 11.18 seconds. She was followed by Trinidad and Tobago's Michelle Lee Ayi at 11.27 seconds, while Brazil's Vitória Cristina placed third in 11.3 seconds. Thompson's fellow Jamaican Natasha Morrison placed sixth in 11.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Natoya GOULE ran the 800 meters in 2 minutes 1.26 seconds. Cuba's Rosemary Almanzo Blanco came second, and Uruguay's Deborah Rodriguez placed third in 2 minutes 1.3 seconds. Jamaica's Sharika Jackson and Demish Gay advanced through the finals of the 400 meters. Jackson clocked 51.59 seconds to win her heat ahead of Cuba's Roxana Gomez Calderon, who ran 52.04 seconds. Barbados's Sada Williams also qualified for the finals after finishing third in her semifinal in 52.39 seconds. In the men's semifinals, Trinidad and Tobago's Machel Cedeno finished sixth in a disappointing 46.77 seconds, and Jonathan Jones of Barbados finished in 45.6, and Dominica's Luguelen Santos finished fourth in 45.88 seconds. They also advanced to the finals. And that's it for Caribbean in 10. Join us at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.